Hey everyone, Darren Benton again. As promised, a drive-along video of a 2025 Classic 45 CME. This is the Cascadia 126, 600 horse with a DT12. We're at our place up in Michigan. We're gonna jump on the road, do a little test drive. Still need to purge all the air out of this. Pretty much all the new units with hydraulic slides will need that purged out 2 or 3 times. I tried to do it the other day, but needs one more time. I'll put this underneath here just because the microphone. Brake release. There is your gear shift selector. Engine brake is there. The engine brake is off now. Turn the AC for my co-pilot. Very easy to see. One-piece windshield. Of course, the pedestal mount mirrors, they're relatively quiet compared to a West Coast that mounts to the top of the door. Low traffic today. We had a heck of a storm last night. So you see, I got some work to get done to clean up all the branches that have flown out of all the trees here. So 10 miles an hour, 6 speed going out of the drive here. Cruise along in this little turn. We're headed east, just basically kind of paralleling the toll road there, I-80. About 45 miles per hour. All of the Cascadias will have, any of the Cascadias that we sell will have adaptive cruise, and if you put it in cruise, it's going to be adaptive, period. You want to change your following distance, pretty simple, press this little button right here, and then the Mercedes control basically, just so you can roll your finger along, it's just picking up the movement, not necessarily a button, so to speak. So you can set the cruise. The cruise set at 55. You will get more road noise, or wind noise, I should say, on anything with the bulk over versus the aero cap. A lot of people like the additional sleeping up top, whether it's for a snoring spouse or children or grandchildren. Gauge the engine brake. That's the most. This is like a 3-stage engine brake. Got to pull it all the way down. Go through a little roundabout here. Beautiful June day up here, northern Indiana, southern Michigan. Lots of trees. It's almost like Lubbock, Texas. You've never been to Lubbock, Texas. We got trees like this everywhere. It's an array of trees. So they went to the dual screens right about 2 years ago for the Cascadias. Originally, we were hoping for some camera integration in the screens. That hasn't happened. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Turn the brake off. I apologize. So this does have, you have some cab controls within the screen. You can monitor your tire pressure, the temperatures. You can see this right here. Gonna make my camera person sick. I'll turn the AC up higher. Lots of different things to access on this screen, and then you do have wired CarPlay. We can always change that to wireless CarPlay, so we'll have wired CarPlay. You can do basically transpose some of your maps, but this will have navigation built within that screen. The smaller Voyager 7-inch monitor, there again we changed a lot of those to a big 10-inch. It's kind of a dead space anyhow, so going with a larger monitor is really not a big deal. Decent seats, not as favorite as the ISRIs, which we installed some of those after the fact. Just more functions and features within the seat, but far better than some of the, the RV captain seats that they put in a lot of the units. But very easy, kind of one-handed driving, even in 30+ mile an hour winds. It's nice to have the engine brake here versus going down on the dash. But with the curvature of the dash, everything is relatively easy to get to as well. So that is our lane departure warning. So I went over the line. You can turn that off. It will reset. So I can turn lane departure warning off. The switch will illuminate, and that will be turned off for about, I believe it's every 10 or 15 minutes. It will basically turn back on. So kind of keep that in mind. These coaches do have a blind spot monitoring. You can turn the blind spot monitoring off through the unit. I can do that, called side guard. So I take and turn that off. Every key cycle, it will reset, just kind of FYI. That's the only thing that I really like to turn off. I'm not a big fan of the side guard assist. It seems like at times we'll pick up stop signs and mailboxes, a whole bunch of stuff that'll kind of drive you nuts. But there's really any wind today. What would you say the sound is like?
Not bad.
Not bad. Louder than a Aero Cat, but still beats a diesel pusher.
Yeah.
Come up to a turn here. Just do one click on the engine brake. Give it a little bit of foot brake. Give it all engine brake. We're at 55, we're at 42 now. It's predominantly off of engine brake. The ability to brake works a little bit better with the DT transmission as opposed to the Allison. Definitely don't be afraid to use your engine brake. To me, I say it's free brake pads. You might as well use your engine brake as much as you possibly can to eliminate buying brake pads. The DT transmission does have basically like a little, for lack of a better term, a button underneath the accelerator. So it kind of fell on its face there. I pushed the accelerator a little bit harder. It downshifted and the acceleration picked up. Transmission will adapt to your driving habits. So if you drive the heck out of it, your shifts will wrap out a little bit higher if you drive it like a old lady going to church is going to shift a little bit sooner. You're going a little bit faster here. So we're running about 70 here. A little bit wider road. But extremely comfortable. I started selling the truck stuff, the truck motorhomes about 2008. I've always been in love with them. Much easier to drive. Doesn't fatigue you. You can drive 1,000 miles. I can easily drive 1,000 miles in a day. Diesel pusher, I'm worn out 500-600 miles. I won't bore you with any more normal driving, but wanted to kind of give you an insight of what it's like to drive one of these. Anybody that wants to come do a factory tour, give us a call. They're at the dealership. They'll get you in touch with me. You can always send me an email. My email is darren@performancemotorcoaches.com. Give me a call. I'll be able to set up an appointment, do a factory tour. If we do have a coach that's available, do a test drive. I don't mind doing a test drive with the customer as long as it's not snowing, not raining, and the coach belongs to me. I kind of keep that in mind. Anybody that wants to do a factory tour, whether it's a Renegade or a show hall, we can be happy to meet you there. For the RV customers, the campground that's just about 2 minutes from the house that we normally utilize, be able to leave an RV there for a day or two to be able to display the coach before the coach heads back to Texas to the dealership. Always appreciate you guys watching these videos. Nice day here in northern Indiana. Great day to buy a motorhome or relax, or maybe both. Check out our website. It's performancemotorcoaches.com or pmcrv.com. Give us a call also, 806-412-0015. Make sure you guys like, tag, and subscribe.